adventures of Ozzie and Harriet, starring the entire Nelson family. Here's Ozzie. Here's Harriet. Here's David. And here's Ricky. Here they are, America's favorite family, the Nelsons.
David, if I could see you for a minute.
Yes, Mr. Cole.
Sit down. You know, Dave, it's not always easy to be the boss. Sometimes you're called upon to do things that you wish you didn't have to do.
Yes, sir. Is there anything wrong?
Well, it's just that in a small office like this, everybody has to pull his own weight. And if they don't, well, then it's up to the boss to tell them.
Oh, gee, Mr. Kelly, I'm sorry.
Sorry? About what?
I don't know, whatever you're talking about.
I'm talking about Miss Edwards.
Well, she just stepped out for a sandwich.
Well, that's just the point, David. I think she's spending a lot more time out of the office lately than she's spending in it. She was out several times this morning, and this is the first time that I've seen her all afternoon.
Gee, I don't think it's that bad, is it?
Well, it's bad enough to be getting annoying, I can tell you that much. And I think she ought to be told how we feel about it before it gets out of hand.
Oh, yes, sir. Whatever you say.
Good. I'm glad you agree with me. And I think the sooner you talk to her, the better. Of course. Why not?
Well, it's just that she's been working here longer than I have. Besides, I thought you said it was the boss who got stuck with the unpleasant jobs.
Well, that's right. You don't think I've enjoyed passing the buck to you, do you? Besides, it's good experience for you to handle some of these administrative details.
Oh, yes, sir. Well, I'll take care of it right away.
Good. And, David, you will be diplomatic, won't you? I mean, good legal secretaries aren't easy to get, you know, and she is one of the best we've had.
Yes, sir.
Okay, good luck.
Oh, hi.
Hi, this is the rest of the file on the Haskell case. And here's the original contract. I thought you might like to look it over.
Oh, okay, thanks.
Is there anything else?
No, not right at the moment.
Okay.
Oh, Miss Edwards?
Yes?
That's okay. I'll talk to you about it later.
Okay.
Yes, sir?
Did you get a chance to talk to her yet, Dave?
Not yet, Mr. Kelly. I was just going to.
Oh, good. But I'll be firm about it, but don't hurt her feelings.
Yes, sir. I'll do my best. Miss Edwards?
Just a second, Dave. Sorry, Dave. Can I help you with something?
Oh, yeah. I wanted to talk to you about something.
Okay, what is it?
Well, there certainly is a lot of work to be done around here.
There certainly is.
Can I help you with any of that?
Oh, no, thanks. That's okay.
Let's see. You've been here quite a while now, haven't you?
Yeah, I started about a year and a half before you did.
That's right.
I guess I'm what you might call a fixture here.
Yeah. Do you want some water?
Oh, no, thanks. Would you like an aspirin with that?
No, thanks.
Excuse me, Dave. Okay, Dave, go ahead.
I beg your pardon?
Well, have we already talked about what we were going to talk about?
Well, no, not exactly. See, the thing is, when you work in a small office like this, everybody has to pull his own weight, so to speak.
Well, that's for sure. And I think I know what you're getting at. But look, Dave, Mr. Kelly doesn't pass out a lot of bouquets, but I know he thinks you're doing a fine job.
Thank you.
Now, stop worrying. Ooh, I don't know whether the smog is getting worse these days or my eyes are going bad.
Miss Edwards.
Just a second, Dave. Yes, sir?
Is David out there?
Yes, he is.
Would you tell him I'd like to see him, please?
Right away.
Thanks.
you talked with her yet?
Well, I started to. I was just getting around to it.
Well, you didn't hurt her feelings, did you?
Oh, no, I'm sure I didn't.
Well, that's good.
Not yet, anyway. As I say, I was just getting started.
Well, then you'd better get back out there. Now, remember, be firm with her. Make sure she understands, but be tactful about it.
Yes, sir.
What do you mean you didn't upset her? She's crying.
She is? Well, I wonder what she's crying about.
What did you say to her?
I didn't say anything. I didn't get a chance to.
Well, then you better get out there and say something. Tell her you're sorry.
For what?
Well, I don't know. Whatever she's crying about.
Miss Edwards, is there anything wrong?
What do you mean?
Well, I was... Are those eye drops?
Yeah, you want some?
Oh, no, thanks.
Excuse me, Dave.
Eye drops. She wasn't crying. She was using eye drops.
Oh, good. Well, then get out there and talk to her.
You mean and get her crying for real? What do you want me to say to her?
Well, just talk to her about being out of the office so much. Tell her we can't have that sort of thing.
Oh, are you going home?
Yes, in a few minutes.
Well, there was something I wanted to talk to you about.
Oh, gee, Dave, could it wait until tomorrow morning? I want to see Mr. Kelly about something before he leaves.
Oh, sure. Hello? Oh, hi, honey. Gee, I'm sorry. I meant to call you back, but we've been awful busy. Oh, I had a meatloaf sandwich and a glass of milk. Oh. Well, I thought you were going to broil a couple of lamb chops. No, no, meatloaf is fine. Tuna fish would be okay, too. Look, honey, whatever you want is okay with me.
Good night, Dave.
Good night. No, I was saying good night to Miss Edwards. Look, honey, believe me, anything you want is fine with me.
David.
Hold on.
What did you say to Miss Edwards?
What do you mean?
She just gave me her notice. She's quitting.
Quitting?
That's right. Leaving us high and dry, the best secretary I ever had.
Oh, why did she want to do that?
Well, that's what I want to know. You said you were going to handle this thing delicately. Now, what did you say to her?
Well, I didn't say anything to her.
Well, you must have said something. First, you've got her crying, and the next thing, she quits.
Believe me, Mr. Kelly, I didn't say anything to her. I didn't get a chance to. Look, honey, I don't care what we have for dinner. Just put something on the table. I'm busy.
Say, you really got the delicate touch today.
Oh, hi, Pop.
What brings you over here this time of the evening? Gonna stay for dinner?
Oh, no, thanks. As a matter of fact, I have to get going.
He just dropped by to cry a little bit on Mom's shoulder.
Oh. What's your problem?
Well, it seems Miss Edwards has suddenly decided to quit.
The Miss Edwards?
Yeah, you know, the secretary over at the law office?
Oh, yeah. What's the trouble? Does she want more money?
No, it's nothing like that. She just gave Mr. Kelly her notice.
Oh. Well, you just have to find somebody to take her place.
That might not be so easy. She's kind of like the furniture and the pictures on the wall. She goes with the office.
I think she's a very attractive girl.
Yeah, I guess she is at that. She sure is efficient. She knows where everything is. Gee, I wish I knew why she was leaving.
Dave, what color dress was she wearing today?
Gee, I don't know.
When is her birthday?
I don't know that either. Sometime in February, I think. Why?
Are you forgetting he's a married man, Pop?
Well, yeah, I know that.
Well, then, as David's attorney, may I ask what is the purpose of this line of questioning?
I think I know.
I'm just trying to point out why she's leaving. Or at least a possible reason.
You mean we take her too much for granted?
Well, yeah, something like that. She's a secretary, but she's also a woman. No girl likes to be thought of as just a piece of furniture or a filing cabinet.
I think he's right.
Well, why don't you whistle at her when she comes in tomorrow?
Well, he doesn't have to go that far, but I think he could tell her when her hair looks especially nice, or put some flowers on her desk occasionally. Treat her like a human being, not like a piece of office equipment.
Well, now that you mention it, you might be right, Pop.
For sure. At least it's worth a try.
Well, good night, Mom.
Good night, dear.
Good night, Pop, and thanks a lot for the advice.
It's okay, Dave.
Good night, Rick.
Oh, wait a second, Dave. Look, if Miss Edwards is really serious about leaving, you're going to have to find someone to take her place, right?
That's the usual procedure.
Well, there's this girl at school who'd make a wonderful secretary. She's very attractive.
Okay. Well, what's her phone number?
Well, what do you mean? You're married.
Well, how am I going to call her for an interview if I don't have her phone number?
Well, you can call me and I'll call her. Why do you suppose I'm going all this trouble?
For a foolish moment there. I thought maybe you were just trying to be helpful. I should have known better.
Well, I am trying to be helpful. You don't mind if I help myself out a little too, do you?
Okay. I suppose she's a good typist and all.
Well, I don't know. I haven't met her yet. I've just seen her on the campus.
Oh, great.
Hey, Dave. June's on the phone. I told her you just left.
Oh, okay, Mom, thanks. Well, if anything happens, I'll let you know.
Well, come on, get going. You want to make a liar out of your mother?
Morning, Dave.
Oh, good morning. Gee, Mr. Kelly told me the sad news last night. I'm sure sorry to hear you're leaving us.
Oh, well, thanks, Dave.
Is there anything wrong? I mean, it wasn't anything I said, was it?
Oh, gosh, no.
Is there anything I can do to make you change your mind? It's a woman's prerogative, you know.
Oh, well, thanks, Dave, but I don't think so. This is something I've been thinking about for quite a while now. It's been wonderful working here, but, well, I just thought I'd like a change.
Well, it just won't be the same without you around here.
Well, thanks, Dave. Oh, before I forget, Mr. Kelly wants to see you right away.
Okay, thanks.
Oh, hi, Dave.
Good morning, Mr. Kelly.
Did you talk to Miss Edwards yet?
Well, I told her I was sorry to hear she was leaving.
Well, did she give you any hint as to why?
Well, no, nothing specific. Either she didn't have much of a reason or she didn't want to tell me.
Yeah. That's the way she was with me. I offered her a raise, but that didn't seem to be the problem.
Of course, there is one possibility.
What's that?
Well, this may sound silly, but it could be that we've just been taking her too much for granted around here.
Well, how do you mean?
Well, for instance, when was the last time you put some flowers on her desk? Or told her how nice her hair looked? Or noticed a new dress she happened to be wearing?
Boy, you must be kidding.
No, I really mean it. We've gotten so used to her around here that we treat her like office furniture. Women like a little special attention now and then. It makes them feel like they're appreciated.
Look, David, this is a law office. It's a place of business. It's not a social club. Now, Miss Edwards is very efficient. She does a good job, but, well, if she's unhappy with the way we're treating her, we'll just have to find somebody else that doesn't require so much attention.
Oh, of course, I'm just guessing. Maybe that isn't the reason.
Well, she must be unhappy about something, or else she wouldn't have quit. And look, she's not the only secretary in town, you know, so let's stop worrying about it. We'll find somebody just as good to take her place. Come in.
Excuse me, Mr. Kelly, are you busy?
Oh, no. It's nothing. You can't wait.
Well, I have a few things here for you. Here are the escrow papers for the Evans property. And the contracts for Mr. Benson with the added paragraph on page 3. Now, make sure he initials the rider.
Yeah.
Oh, and by the way, I took the liberty of changing your appointment with Judge Willoughby from Thursday afternoon to Friday.
Oh, why did you do that?
Well, I think you'll be in a better mood on Friday. He's playing golf with Judge Andrews Thursday morning, and you know he's going to lose. Oh, and Dave, here's the birthday card you told June you'd pick up for her. It's her niece's birthday Saturday.
Oh, yeah, thanks. I nearly forgot about that. That is not nearly, completely.
And these are the contracts the Bradley office sent over. You might check paragraph B on page 4. It seems a little ambiguous to me.
Okay.
Oh, by the way, they had orange coconut donuts at the snack bar this morning, so I picked up a couple for you before they ran out. And I put 2 cartons of milk in the refrigerator.
Oh, thank you.
Thank you very much.
Well, I guess that's all for now. Is there anything else?
No, not at the moment. Mrs. Edwards?
Yes?
That's a very attractive dress you're wearing this morning.
Oh, well, thank you.
Now, isn't it, Dave?
Yes, it certainly is. And your hair looks very nice, too.
Thank you.
Don't just stand there. Order some flowers for her desk.
For the wife? Anniversary or something?
Oh, no, these are for my secretary.
Oh, I see. No, you don't see. Oh, you're right. I didn't see a thing. George? Let me help you with them.
Oh, thank you.
You're not sitting in a draft there, are you?
Oh, no, this is fine, thanks.
Well, if that wind is too much, I'll be glad to close it for you.
Oh, no, really, this is just fine.
Oh, how is your mother? I haven't heard you mention her recently. She well?
Yes, she's very well, thanks.
Oh, that's good. Tell her I was asking for her.
I certainly will.
I'll bet I know where my wife is this afternoon. Down at the Emporium.
How come?
There's a big sale going on down there, some wonderful bargains. Have you seen this ad?
Yes, I have. It looks very inviting.
Well, for goodness sakes, why aren't you down there?
Well, there's quite a bit of work here that has to be done.
Oh, don't be silly. This stuff can wait. To take a run down there, it won't take you too long.
Well, there are a few things I'd kind of like to look at.
Well, go ahead, David. Would you get her coat?
Yes, sir.
Are you sure it's all right?
Oh, of course. Go ahead.
Thanks, Dave.
By the way, you haven't called the employment agency about sending some girls over, have you?
Oh, no, I haven't. But I'll do it first thing in the morning. Well, I'll see you later.
Okay. Well, what do you think?
I think she's weakening.
I think so, too.
Got any ideas?
Well, now that you mention it, I do have one more. I hate to brag, but I think this one will be the clincher.
Well, come on, tell me. What is it?
Well, maybe I better wait until tomorrow to tell you. It involves my brother Ricky and a very attractive girl he hasn't met yet. It might not even work, but at least it's worth a try. Which reminds me, can I have the rest of the afternoon off to work this thing out?
Well, why not? I know when I'm over a barrel.
I'll be in the first thing in the morning.
Dobson and Kelly. Dobson and Kelly. Hey, Dobson and Kelly. Would you hold it a minute, please? Hey, Dobson and Kelly. Would you hold it a minute, please? Advised Mr. Harrison that we are confident that this matter can be settled to the satisfaction of all parties concerned.
Good morning, Miss Edwards.
Well, good morning.
Oh, Miss Edwards, this is Miss Hale.
Hi. Howdy do.
I hope you don't mind us using your desk. Miss Hale is trying out for the job.
Oh, no, that's fine. Go right ahead.
Oh, let me see. Where was I?
We have already advised Mr. Hanson.
That's Harrison.
Oh.
Harrison. And we will send copies of the depositions as soon as they're available.
Depositions?
Yes. That's a legal term.
Oh.
Yours very truly, and sign my name.
Yes, sir. Yours very truly, David Nelson.
I'm Mr. Kelly.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Well, that's all right, dear. You've done very well.
I was probably just a little nervous.
Oh, I'm sure I'll get over it.
Oh, I'm sure you will. Well, I think that's all for now. We'll call you this afternoon.
Oh, thank you. I know I'm going to enjoy working with you.
Oh, it'll be my pleasure. May I walk you to the elevator?
Oh, thank you. It was nice to have met you, Miss... nice to have met you.
She's a very attractive girl, isn't she?
Yes, she is. Did she type this?
Yes.
Was I all right?
You were perfect. I couldn't even look at Miss Edwards. She was really shook up.
Well, I wasn't kidding too much, you know. I'm afraid I wouldn't make much of a secretary.
Well, I really appreciate your helping us out.
That's okay. It was kind of fun.
I have a hunch Miss Edwards won't be leaving us after all.
I hope not. She seemed very nice.
Can I buy you a sandwich or something?
That's okay, Dave. I'll take over from here.
Hi, Rick.
Hi, Rick.
Thanks again.
It's okay. I enjoyed it.
I'm afraid she's misspelled a few words here. 6, to be exact.
Well, those are all more or less legal terms.
Like tomorrow, letter, and very truly yours. What about this? Dear sir.
Well?
With a question mark? That's practically libelous.
She was probably just a little bit nervous. I'm sure she'll catch on fast.
Well, I suppose so.
Oh, Dave, what'd you think?
Oh, she looks good to me.
Yeah, but what about her work?
Well, that's what I meant. Her work looks good to me.
Oh, come on, David. How can you say that? Her typing's terrible, her shorthand is longhand, her eyelashes were phony, and this whole thing was a big trick to keep me here. And if you think for one moment I'm going to change my mind, you're right. I've decided to stay.
Well, that really is good news, Dave. I'm certainly glad she decided to stay.
Yeah, so are we. The thing that really did it was your suggestion about thoughtfulness and consideration, Pop.
Well, after you've been married as long as I have, you begin to learn a little bit about women. Not much, but a little bit.
Mr. Kelly kind of took the hint, too. He ordered some flowers for his wife, and he's taking her out to dinner.
Well, good for him.
Yeah, sounds nice.
You know, I may do the same thing myself. I've been giving June kind of a bad time lately. I've been kind of cranky and irritable. I think I'll pick up some roses on the way home and take her out to dinner.
Oh, she'd love that.
Sounds good.
Who knows? I may enjoy it myself. Night, Mom.
Good night, dear.
Thanks for the suggestion, Pop.
That's okay. I'm glad it worked out so well. You know, Dave's right. A little thoughtfulness and consideration goes a long ways.
It sure does.
And nobody likes to be taken for granted.
That's right.
Well, I'm hungry. How about dinner?
Oh, I thought we'd go out for dinner tonight.
Go out for dinner? Why?
It's our anniversary.
Our anniversary?
Yeah, the anniversary of the last time you took me out to dinner. It was just a year ago tonight.
Oh! You had me worried there for a minute. Okay, we'll go out for dinner.
Okay. How about the Peacock Room?
No, let's go to the Royal Terrace.
Why the Royal Terrace?
Because that's where I made our reservations.